clean couch, relatively clean countertop, but not perfect. Um, but at least I did what I said I was going to do, sort of, kind of halfway. But anyways, Christmas Eve. Um, Last second, I actually got invited to go to a friend's house, who's here locally, to celebrate Christmas with them, and I was grateful for that. It was something that was I kind of did invite myself over, not in a way that put them out, but I was more of just like, hey, what are you guys doing for Christmas? And I think when that got brought up, they were like, what are you doing? Like, do you want to come? So I was appreciative of that because it wasn't like they had to have done that. They could have just been like, "Oh yeah, we're doing this, blah blah blah." And it's always nice to know that I have a place. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to go just yet. Um, I have mentioned this in one of the previous videos, but like, I don't always like the feeling of being like the one person who doesn't have a family, so he has to go to somebody else's family in order to like have something to do. And again, that's not something that anyone else ever thinks about. It's more of just like a self judgment that I make upon myself. Um, But yeah, I feel content about it. I feel content because I did something for the holidays. Like again, 3 days ago, I ended up going and doing Christmas lights, and it was like a Christmas farm and all that kind of stuff, and it was a really good time. Um, but anyways, yeah, we'll kind of see how that ends up playing out. The topic for today that I wanted to go over was breaks. And this doesn't work for everyone all the time because I'm in a very unique situation where like I'm working full time, but I'm also in school full time. So um, when I refer to a break, I mean kind of like this off season where you have the summer off, or you have the winter break off, or you have spring break off. I would say spring break is a little bit different, but the reason why I'm bringing it up is that I feel like these kind of things you really, really hope for and you really, really look forward to until they come, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, so I have nothing to do today? Like, I feel like the days just become really, really repetitive if you don't make an effort to swap them up. And if you're not willing to put in the effort to swap them up, then, like, I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is that I'm going through this period now where it's like I've been out of school for 2 weeks now, and although school is like terrifying because like I'm in nursing school, so like every single day is like go 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 go, and then I'm also working full time on the side. Like regardless of the fact that that is true, this idea of me just kind of like waking up, like maybe doing the gym, maybe going on a walk, like doing groceries, and then like that being my entire day, it leads to me overthinking, and it leads to me um being this person like I think my depression just gets higher and higher, and then I think you add it on with like seasonal depression. It's like this is actually a really rough time. Again, I think it's different for a lot of people. My situation is obviously really unique because I think in a lot of other circumstances, like you go home, like you see your friends, you see your family, you have family over and you have things planned, and so like it's a little bit different in those situations because I feel like you actually have stuff to look forward to. Whereas in my situation, it's I'm literally just waiting until school or my job starts up again. And I work full time, but I work for a university, and so the breaks are always the same. Like even when I'm out for school as a student, like I'm also out for school as an employee. Um, and I feel this way also about vacations. Like, my first spiral, which led to me creating this YouTube page, was from a vacation where like to be honest, the mistake was that I took my final exam on like Wednesday at like 10 a.m. and then my flight out on vacation was at like 1 p.m. So like I didn't have any time to transition from like not having school to like having school, or no, the other way, from having school to not having school. And I think that that's really what ended up leading to this spiral of like, okay, I'm just going 100% all the time, and then you just drop to 0%. You're like laying on the beach and doing nothing. But like because I'm still in that fight or flight mode, like I think my brain was just like, what are we doing? Like you're supposed to be doing something. And surprisingly, I think I'm still in that. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'm just ranting. I don't know if this makes sense or if this relates to anybody, but I'm looking forward to school starting again. And I think where I'm at right now is that I'm either going to go for Christmas Eve to my friend's house or I'm going to go for Christmas Day. I don't feel like I want to sit in on both of them. I'm just grateful to have been invited to one of them. So I haven't decided yet which one I'm gonna do. More than likely, I think I'm gonna do Christmas Eve, so I'll probably end up going over tonight. Um, and then tomorrow morning, I'll just be here chilling in my house apartment. Um, Updates in terms of things. Apartment officially got approved. I talked about that. I'm going to be moving out here in a week and a half, so like these videos will look different eventually. But I'm still probably going to be crashing out on YouTube a couple more times before that. And the dog shelter is still out on vacation because of Christmas, obviously. So I'm not expecting to get an answer back from them anytime soon. But um, that's the update so far. If you're alone this Christmas, or if you're not having a great time this Christmas, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. As somebody who is in a very similar position, if not the exact same position, I know how miserable it is. But we just have to have faith and trust that our lives are going to get better. And I can see the light. Like, I think if you just, like, for me at least, if I'm just looking out into the future, like, I think I can envision a life that I will enjoy and that can make me happy. And I'll talk about that in a future video rather than making this a 10-minute video. But again, I really appreciate everyone for commenting. I really appreciate everyone for subscribing. I think I got like 8 extra subscribers from the last video. If there are topics that you guys have going on, or if there's things that you want me to talk about, screw it. Put it in the comments. Like, I'm more than happy to kind of create those conversations and hopefully we can find solutions to all the things that we're facing together. So if you watch at all, I really appreciate you and happy holidays.